everyone! In today's video, I'm going to enlighten you on how we can search for relevant literature on our specific research using scholarly databases. Today's topics will be heavily concentrated on health informatics and how we can gather articles and journals about this in several databases, to which we will be comparing and contrasting at the end of this video. Our chosen topics that will center on health informatics will be 1. Informatics nurse specialist, 2. Electronic medical records, and 3. Social media use in healthcare. The databases we will be utilizing today are handpicked according to their scope of literature resource, as databases tend to be field-specific. The first one is Pubmed, a massive database of biomedical literature with over 2 million daily users. It houses more than 30 million citations for health-related literature from Medline, life science journals, and online books, but it also includes related fields such as life sciences, behavioral sciences, chemical sciences, and bioengineering. The second database is ScienceDirect, which provides subscription-based access to a large database of scientific and medical research. As one of the subsidiaries of Elsevier, the world's largest scientific publisher, over 900,000 articles published open access are peer-reviewed and made freely available for everyone to read, download, and reuse. The third database we will use is Semantic Scholar, which is an artificial intelligence-backed search engine for academic publications that was developed at the Allen Institute for Artificial Intelligence. It began as a search engine for computer science, geoscience, and neuroscience in 2015. Now we're going to look up the selected 3 topics to each of the databases we have listed, starting off with Informatics Nurse Specialist. As you can see, there are thousands of articles, and I don't have all the time in the world to look them all up, which is why we will use Boolean Operators. Boolean Operators are used as database logic to narrow down my searches from hundreds and thousands of articles and turning it into a few more comprehensible and specific ones for my desired topic. Here, I use AND to find articles concerning data privacy, and now it has narrowed my searches very effectively. By adding on a few filters provided by the database, I was able to gather the articles I specifically need. Here is a summary of how much I have narrowed my initial results. Now let us look up electronic medical records, and another Boolean operator we can use is OR, when we want to include both words in our search. By searching OR, we broaden our results and ensure we have a large scale to trim down. I then proceeded to input additional keywords by using AND, hackers, then narrowed it more by using filters. What I found out while doing this is that Semantic Scholar gets confused with the use of OR, so I decided to not use it, but rather using quotation marks for specific searches. Here is a summary of my search experience. Lastly, let us search about social media use in healthcare, and this time, let's use another Boolean operator, not. By using not, we can cancel out the keyword that is usually associated with your topic. Here, I have picked marketing as something irrelevant to my hypothetical topic, and it has significantly narrowed down my results as shown, and I was able to come up with these values from my initial search to my last. As databases tend to have different primary sources, they not only differ because of library totality, but I have noticed significant ease of access distinctions and other complaints regarding my user search experience. First off, Pubmed. I admire the simplistic layout which automatically presents you a search tab to input your desired article to explore, and they have an advanced search meant for people who aren't fully aware of using Boolean operators and the like. If they were to learn, they have to scan through their very long and detailed user guide, which is not ideal when you're in a hurry. I really admire the rear filtering tool, as well as the hundreds of personalized filters they have. They also added ease of access elements such as back to top button and a page navigation list. Overall, I would give Pubmed a 10 out of 10 on the basis of finding the articles that I desire. Second database is ScienceDirect. First of all, their search bar is too advanced for my liking, and the additional paraphernalia may only be used by scholars who know certain authors and articles. They do have a more professional feel to the website, as there are boxes meant for very specific searches. What I like about this database is that their help feature is very helpful compared to Pubmed, as they summarize their user guide like a frequently asked question catalog. Also relating it to Pubmed, they have very few filters to refine results, and although they do have a page navigation list, they did not think of adding a back to top button. Overall, I would rate my experience an 8 out of 10. The last database we have used is Semantic Scholar. Off the bat, I would like to express my frustration since they do not handle the use of Boolean operators well, especially the use of OR. And one of the worst parts about this website is that there is no advanced search option or even a help panel anywhere on top of the page. One of its redeeming qualities is that there is an option to filter out articles that have available PDF files for download, not to mention the wide scope of data sourcing Semantic Scholar has. But overall, I would rate my experience a 6 out of 10. So that is all. I hope you have learned something that may help you in current or future literature reviews. I'll see you soon and stay motivated.